Hello everybody, Papa Sprout from Lomah Acres Homestead. Tonight I want to go over with you some of the things we do every week to help keep ourselves disciplined and on the keto diet. One of the things we do, if you see my paper here, I don't know if it's showing up in camera or not, but we write out our dinner menu. This is what we're going to have each night of the week. And then I also take the time and I prepare some things. So at this point in time I'm going to throw some bacon in the oven. And it's going in at 400 degrees. Let me set my timer. It goes, according to this recipe, that goes anywhere from 12 to 20 minutes, at which time I take it out and transfer the bacon to a paper towel lined plate. Of course, you'll see that in a few minutes. I have in my big pan over here that maybe you can't see, but it's a dozen eggs covered with about 1 inch of water that goes in cold. Go ahead and turn that on. I don't cook on high heat ever with these pans, so I take it up as high as I feel safe. I want to mention that in that water I have put a couple good splashes, about 2 to 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I find that that helps get the shells off compared to water only. So once that heats up, I'm going to show you this too. I'm going to try not to show you the name, but I don't know all these recipes by heart.
No, show them the book.
We might. I don't know. There's some people suggesting we can get copyright strikes for that. I would tell you that.
Just cover the title and show them the picture.
Okay.
This is a really good cookbook. It's well loved in our household. I'm not gonna say that the name of it, but it involves the keto diet and using only one pot.
Hint, hint.
So it's a fantastic cookbook. We love it. We haven't found a recipe out of it that we don't like yet, and you can adapt it and change it. So if you're interested.
I would say that in agreement yet disagreement with Mama Sprout, we haven't found a recipe that we've made out of it that we don't like. But we are not big seafood people. There are a bunch of seafood recipes in there. We're not even going to try them because we know we don't like them. So of those that we have tried and we believe that we will try, we have liked everything. So back to the eggs. What's going to happen is I'm going to bring those to a boil. And as soon as they go to the boil, I'm going to leave them covered, but I'm going to pull them off the heat. I'm going to let them sit for 15 minutes. Take them over to cold water and water bath them, and then put them in the refrigerator again, just like they were before they were cooked. Except I'm going to mark them boiled eggs. While those things are going, one of the other things we do is I make Alfredo sauce if I know I'm going to use it in the week. And this week I am going to use it. So let me go ahead and start that. I turn my burner on here to medium-high. And make sure that I remember this correctly. Throw in 1 stick of butter. Mama Sprout's been making candles and things, and I just knocked over one of her candle tools is what that loud bang was. Some of the stuff you see in the background, she's been busy trying to catch back up from the Homesteaders of America conference where y'all bought a lot. And we thank you again. This recipe calls for, like I said, the 1 stick, or if you prefer, it is a half a cup of butter. Wow, this knife is crazy sharp and it won't cut through that. I've already minced up the 2 cloves of garlic that'll go in there. And I know I'm jumping a little bit, and I apologize for that. While this butter melts down for the Alfredo sauce, let me step over here and work on some mayonnaise that we make. And let me flip to the right page on that one. Alright guys, had a battery malfunction, so we've had some things happen, not on video. Let me catch you up to speed. Our eggs have boiled for 15 minutes. No, they got to boil and I pulled them off. They sat for 15 minutes. So momentarily I'm going to put them in cold water. Now I'm going to grab the bacon out of the oven. This is a batch that got cooked wholeheartedly off screen. You see on the plate down here is the one I put in before the battery problem. So we've got these things finishing up, and I'll put this in a container with a lid and put it in the refrigerator a little bit later. I'm going to let it cool some more. Back to the mayonnaise. 1 1/2 cups of olive oil. Another option you have for this is avocado oil. That was 2 egg yolks that I put in there. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar. Teaspoon of salt. We use, amazingly enough, pink Himalayan salt. Going to use our nifty little Ninja. Whiz that up, baby. You may want to shut the noise off.
Hang on just a moment. Okay, so I'm just back on.
Now for me, that's a little runny. Let me make sure that I'm reading this right.
It probably just needs to go in the fridge and firm up a little.
Well, that's what we're going to try. It's the first time we've made this one, y'all. Alright.
It may need to mix for longer too, because that's how eggs are. They get thicker the more you whip them.
That's what we'll do that after we get the video done. Okay, so back to the Alfredo sauce I was doing earlier. Let me turn this up a little bit. Butter is melted in the saucepan. 2 cloves of minced garlic are going to sit in there and simmer for a minute or 2. Let me mix this just a little bit. Now, this is going to take a little bit of time. That's T-I-M-E, not T-H-I-M-E. T-H-Y-M-E. Goodness, if I could spell it, it'd be better. So that was 6 ounces of cream cheese that I just dropped in there. I'm going to let that melt up just a bit. That cream cheese is set out for a little bit so that it's going in at room temperature plus or minus as opposed to completely cold. So I break it up a little bit into some chunks. Maybe. If I could do that, that'd be great. And then, for the sake of time, we're going to put 1 1/2 cups of heavy whipping cream in there.
What are you making?
Alfredo sauce. A little bit of pink Himalayan salt and some pepper. Both of those are to your taste. And I may adjust that later when I'm getting ready to put it on the dinner that it's going with. I try to under-season my stuff because everything I cook gets seasoned, and I don't want to get in there and have a big old mouthful of salt, for example. So we'll just let that simmer away for probably 15 to 20 minutes until the cream cheese melts down and gets smooth. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Mama Sprout shut off the camera here as soon as I'm done saying all this. I'm going to get that mayonnaise back out and whiz it up some more. And then we'll bring you back to do kind of a goodbye. Okay guys, last step on the Alfredo sauce. Now that everything else is melted, we just put in 1 cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. Mix it in real good. I'm going to let that melt up a little more. Simmer and melt. I'll mix it here and there. And then the last thing I do to get ready for the week, take 4 chicken breasts. Works out to about 2 pounds. I do it in I do this 2 times. 4 chicken breasts, 2 pounds each time. Therefore, a total of 4 pounds of chicken. Put it in a crock pot on low for 6 to 8 hours with some salt and pepper. There you go, babe. Shake that in there. Alright, we're just going to put it all on one. So a little bit of salt and pepper on those, and then you crock pot them up on low for 6 to 8 hours. So what is going to happen is they're going to cook overnight tonight, and before I go to work in the morning, I will shred these. I'll take them out, let them sit for 15 minutes, shred them with 2 forks, put them back in the juice for a minute or 2, and then I portion them into a couple of different bowls so that they're ready for meals, and pull them out of the refrigerator and just reheat them. Say who you are quickly.
Who you are?
What's your name?
Asa.
Little Sprout.
Little Sprout.
Little Sprout wanted to say hi in this video, y'all, so there he is. I don't know if you can see him or not. There he is. Anyway, that's what we do for prep for the week. Just going to be packaging this stuff up in the refrigerator, airtight containers. And then once I get that done, then I'm cooking broccoli and cheese soup for dinner tonight, but y'all don't get to see that one. So, y'all, thanks for watching. I can't wait to see some of your videos for the keto collaboration. And we'll get it on the playlist. And y'all, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Remember, this is the day the Lord has made. Rejoice and be glad in it.
Have a good night.